This is the story of Nuestra Familia's Joseph Death Row Joe Gonzalez. He's born in 1945, raised in Oxnard's La Colonia neighborhood, a place already simmering with barrio politics and violence. By his early 20s, Gonzalez is running the streets with local homeboys carrying knives, drinking, living fast. That all explodes on a summer night in 1965 when a confrontation in the railroad yards near La Colonia turns deadly. A man named Jesus Ontiveros is stabbed to death, another is robbed and badly wounded, and Gonzalez ends up in front of a Ventura County jury. They don't just convict him, they sentence him to die in the gas chamber. That's where the nickname is born, Death Row Joe. He's shipped off to San Quentin, sitting on death row in his early 20s, studying the system and watching how prison politics really work. When California temporarily scraps the death penalty in the early 70s, his sentence is automatically commuted to life with the possibility of parole. He leaves death row, but he doesn't leave power behind. Instead, he steps into it. Inside Soledad and San Quentin, Gonzalez hooks up with the emerging Norteño prison movement that will become the Nuestra Familia. Over time, he rises to the very top. Listed in reports as a head leader, even a general, second only to men like Robert Bebo Sosa. From a cell, Death Row Joe helps shape the gang's structure. Law enforcement histories credit him with helping write the Nuestra Familia Constitution, including the infamous rule that any traitor or deserter is automatically marked for death. Under that code, NF isn't just a gang anymore, it's a prison army, with generals, captains, and soldiers all expected to follow orders without question. Those orders turned bloody throughout the 1970s. Prosecutors later described Gonzalez directing hits and robberies from behind the walls, using trusted lieutenants on the streets and in county jails. In one Bakersfield case, NF soldiers are sent out under orders that trace back to Death Row Joe. The mission ends with a rival, Steve Wolfie Fierro, shot to death and more bodies stacked onto Gonzalez's already heavy jacket. By the late 70s and early 80s, he's fighting massive multi-murder cases in Monterey County, accused of being tied to a string of killings and murder conspiracies. At the same time, RICO cases are starting to target Nuestra Familia as an organization, and Gonzalez's name keeps surfacing as one of the architects at the top. In some trials, he shows up not just as a defendant, but as a witness, a legendary prison general now testifying in open court about the gang he helped build. Today, Joseph Death Row Joe Gonzalez is an aging lifer, his original death sentence long gone, but his name still whispered in NF history. Recent reports say his case has been reviewed under California's youth offender parole laws, which look at crimes committed before age 26 and any growth or change since then.